Hi, I'm Jared Dobson and welcome to Inside Curtin. In this episode, we meet Elsie, a friendly mobile app that's making uni life a whole lot simpler. Check out our Curtin students volunteering for a really good cause during John Curtin Weekend. Find out about the agency, an awesome and challenging environment for our marketing students here on campus. And catch up on the latest news with the Curtin Challenge. Every now and then, a mobile app comes along that suddenly makes life so much more simple. I'm proud to say that one such app has been developed here at Curtin, and as it gradually rolls out across campus, students everywhere are welcoming it with open arms.
Well, we're really excited to have launched Elsie at the beginning of the semester. It's a fantastic app that we've built for students. We've been working on it all year. We've got a team of people just working on trying to create the best app we possibly can for students. We just want it to be a fantastic experience and for them to have everything that they need in the palm of their hand, no matter where they are.
I like to sort of just see what classes I've got on every day. So every day in the morning I'll open up the app and sort of see where I have to go and when. Which has previously been a bit difficult because you have to go to different parts of the Curtin website, but now it's all available on your phone, which is very handy.
We've had hundreds of people download it in the first few days, and I think the uptake's just going to get massive actually. I think everybody will be wanting to use Elsie.
It has a splash screen that sort of tells you all your classes for the day, so like as soon as you open it, you know sort of where you've got to be and when.
I think the parts of the app that people love are the fact that they've got the timetable automatically populated in their app, so they just log in with their student ID number and they don't have to log in again, and then their timetable is there at their fingertips.
Yeah, I find it very useful having it all in the one app because especially like when you're running from class to class, you know, the extra time that you can save by having it all in the one app is very useful because, you know, then you're not missing out on the important learning.
We've got a massive roadmap and lots of things that we want to put into the app. So the first release was just around timetable, unit outlines, contacts, but pretty soon we're going to have iLectures in there, we're going to have library information, we're going to have push notifications, lots of different things, maps, so wayfinding. This is an app that we're going to be working on and developing in an ongoing way, so the development will never stop.
It makes it a lot easier to contact your lecturers and your unit coordinators because you just click on the unit and it pops up with the people that are responsible for your unit. It makes it a lot easier to beg for extensions on your assignments.
Curtin University is all about delivering the best student experience they can, and I think what's great about Curtin is that they're really making inroads into that student experience space, and this is just another piece in the puzzle that Curtin's delivering for students. So we want it to be the best app that any university has.
I can't wait to start using Elsie myself. As for the name, well, it's called Elsie after the wife of John Curtin. Curtin volunteers do some great work all around Western Australia, and John Curtin Weekend sees hundreds of these students out and about helping those in need. But as many of the volunteers will tell you, there are some projects that stand out as being truly life-changing.
Well, Wheelchairs for Kids is a charity organisation under the banner of Rotary Club of Scarborough, and the whole idea of it is that we're trying to give a little kid in a developing country a new life, virtually, by getting off the ground, being able to have mobility and dignity, and also be able to get to school and play with their friends.
I'm just cutting up some fabric to make the seat covers and the armrest covers.
Oh, we're just testing the bolts on for the wheelchair, each of the bolts, and making sure that they're tight enough for the people who are going to use them later on.
Everyone is a volunteer in this organisation, but having these young people from Curtin is absolutely wonderful. It gives us old fellas too a sense of vitality too, so the young people coming through and doing this sort of work.
Like we are learning a lot of new stuff today, and it is also for a good cause. So.
They're very, very clever people, and it didn't take them long to pick it up at all, and so no, it was wonderful to have them, yeah.
John Curtin Weekend runs a second semester every year, and this is just one of the projects. It runs over 42 sites, and this is our lucky one.
Oh, I love it. I've been doing it almost every year since I started in 2008. And every year I've gone somewhere different, I think.
It is very humbling to see all these volunteers working really hard for a good cause.
So far we've gone to 66 countries around the world and we've sent away just over 32,000 wheelchairs.
Our wheelchair for this month is going to Bangladesh, Bali, East Timor.
Oh, the volunteers from Curtin are absolutely a wonderful group of young people, as you can see, and they're doing a wonderful job.
Just with uni students, you're always overwhelmed with uni and assignments and retail work or your part-time job, but just getting that time out to do some community work is giving back, and you get to reflect and meet more people than what you would do at uni, just on ground, on campus, yeah.
It is such a nice experience for me. Out of all the volunteering that I have done, this might be one of the best I have done.
This is an amazing one, yeah, definitely one of my favourites. The work that Brother Ollie and the rest of the team here at Wheelchairs for Kids do is, yeah, it's marvellous. It's really, really great.
Yeah, Curtin University is a wonderful university, and I've had a lot to do with the people at Curtin. Wonderful people, and so it's great to have the young people here.
You don't need to wait for John Curtin Weekend. Sign up with Curtin volunteers on campus or on the Curtin website. The way we learn is developing, changing and improving every day. One of the ways is with learning environments that are much more like real work situations than old-fashioned lectures. The agency at Curtin's marketing department is one such initiative.
Primarily, the agency is of course used for teaching purposes. It's an amazing space for an instructor to teach in and an amazing space for students to learn in. The space, if you look around, it simulates a workplace consultancy environment. It's styled to feel like a contemporary marketing communications agency. The centrepiece of the agency is the Social Media Command Centre, which is powered by Radian 6, which is an authentic industry software. Students are really privileged to be able to use this learning software, listening across the social web to millions of conversations in numerous languages, and it aggregates that data to a highly visual format, and we are in control of the queries that we ask for in that data and making decisions around the data once we have it. A typical way that students would use this space is we would give them a case study. So already this semester we've looked at the Volkswagen emissions cheating scandal. We've also looked at, and actually we're looking at today, the Woolworths Fresh in Our Memories campaign. So we look at it in terms of crisis management. We also look at it for general understanding of maintaining brand health and awareness of where we're at in terms of our brand. The space has a real wow factor for starters, and we are a leader in this field. It's the moment you walk into the space, you're obviously excited to learn, and it really represents Curtin's commitment to transforming learning, and not just the physical spaces, but looking at transforming students' willingness to learn and engage and use new technologies and understand the benefits of doing so.
You can peek through the windows near Ngazi to see more of this fantastic space. There's a man on campus who makes our heads explode with new words and knowledge each time we talk to him. He heads up a project that's changing the world of online learning.
Curtin Challenge is a mobile-based delivery platform for getting Curtin education available to anyone, anywhere in the world in a highly interactive format. We've developed contents to be delivered on the platform in leadership and careers and English. And these three are available this year. And we'll be soon moving into increasing the platform's ability to deal with what's called collaborative learning. So right now the experiences are highly individual experiences, and we'll be adding team-based experiences to that in the very near future. Most important benefit is toward the personalization of education. That's why we have the project going, is that we're making a change over from teaching to a focus on learning, and that changeover in learning means that we want to be more interested in what the learner's doing in an active role.
That's it for this episode of Inside Curtin. If you'd like to find out more about anything you've seen, you can visit the Learning for Tomorrow website at curtin.edu.au. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.